Do you like bitter milk? Buttermilk. Uh, oh, man. Uh. So what are you doing here? Oh, I just had one. I'm in Thailand. Haven't been around at all. Madame, could I have two soup bowls to go? Thanks. And a bag. So did you have a good time at that Halloween party?
Yes, we did have a good time.
What'd you get dressed up as?
I was Michael Myers.
What?
I was Michael Myers.
Oh, with your the head in the bag.
Well, I had my head on.
You said you had a special face or hat or wig that you kept in a box?
Oh, I keep it in a hat box.
Right.
Yeah, I got him out.
You got him out.
And I had a mechanic coveralls. My dad was doing a transmission shop.
Right.
So I had a pair of coveralls that say my name on them. That was that.
What, Michael Marr or Cap?
No, it says Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. I stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. So hey, there's one. Where's one of you? So I got about a few weeks left here, and then I'm on the bop. Have no idea where I'm going, but I'm on the bop. Right? And I'm gonna go take this show on the road, see what you're up to, and I'm gonna. What else am I gonna do? Oh no, there's nobody there, but zero. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. Here it is, 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the show. And what do you know? Don't believe a word I say. And if you are a snowflake or somebody who just can't handle anything other than what's in their silo, I would suggest you leave the show, but nobody's here. So. And if anybody wants to talk to me, come to my YouTube, my Gmail, dudewake42@gmail. And dudewake42@gmail. If you want to put anything on the old PayPal, I'm sure it could help. But it's one thing living on $400 a month out of the woods. Where I don't do anything. I don't spend any money. You know, the squirrel and the bunny and the butterfly don't take credit cards. So that's I don't know. People are getting blown out of the universe.
I got through 2 of 3 episodes of that bodybuilding.
Anyway.
Yeah.
She had him on her shoulders.
Well, she did, but society. So she
Yeah, she's still alive, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She was alive.
But yeah, all I'm going to go for the final career. Every time you have competition, steroids, give it competition. More steroids,
Spooky world. So, you know, there's wars in Africa, famine in Africa, disease spreading all over the world. Same as it ever was. What are you going to do about it? Maybe it's time to call our friend, Mr. Magic. Do, 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 do. Ba-doop.
Now, is she in jail? Would she tell the story?
I don't know.
You're waiting to
I'm waiting to find out.
out.
Like she's sitting there in an outfit, but it could be a jail suit or it could be, or who knows? Like it's like a sweatsuit kind of thing. You don't know. You know, she's athletic. That's what she's wearing. And it doesn't look like a prison interview like some of them do. So, because I mean, at the end of the day,
Ouch.
it really does sound like a pretty good showcase of self-defense. But it was 1991 and some of the
Client
laws
is
had
always wrong.
bullshit. So I found and I fell out with Nelson.
Please leave your message.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm glad you said something about it. It's interesting.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice.
Oh, well. Oh. Oh. Well, right now, there is a little opportunity for peace talks in Ukraine, right? Things have slowed down. People are just getting ready to really obliterate the place. So they can make a choice, see what happens. I really don't think, one or two things happen. So basically, they go into peace talks, right? And the U.S. allies
It's from him?
No.
give a ton of weapons to the Ukraine. They put them in the most strategic places. The Russians stop droning out the people's water and power so they can get through the winter. And because right now they're going into the wet, muddy season before it really gets super cold and everything's freezing like ice. So I have a sense that they will, if they are going to have a cessation of hostilities, they will do it now and pick up in February or March when everything is iced in and they can drive their equipment. But they're digging in, right? So, and the Ukrainians aren't, going big time into that city because it looks like the Russians are trying to sucker them in and have a big defeat. And the Ukrainians don't have to do that. They can just tiptoe closer and closer, stop, put up a military line, and put all of the artillery that they captured from the Russians right there to obliterate the place, right? And then they can send in, like Green Berets and get people out who want to get out and not go to Russia. And blow this up, blow that up, assassinate this person, assassinate that person. So that's one way that can go. Or everyone goes all in, right? And there is a thing that happens and NATO gets involved, and NATO air power with the United States air power could obliterate everything that the Russians have in Ukraine, right? In like a day, right? And so that would put it, that would be a severe military blow to the Russians, right? So they would not be able, they're already, hampered. But they have to go to North Korea for artillery shows. They have issues. They have to, get, junkies to fight the war. They have issues, and we can't really tell what's going on. Everybody's point of view is, very much perspective. It's very. Hey. What's this movie we're watching here?
Desperado. Oh, yes. With Tarantino. It's the one where everybody. Yes. This is where he's a Mexican mob, and they thought they killed him, and he's on a voyage of revenge, killing all the people that killed his woman, tried to kill him. Then you find out at the end it's his brother. His brother is the leader of the mob. Yes. Or he's the bad guy, like. See, it's so funny. It's so cliche. But yeah. It was so good at this. This is a remake of the original movie called El Mariachi.
Was that a Tarantino too?
No, it's a Mexican film that Quentin Tarantino redid.
I see. What is Quentin doing these days?
I'm sure he's got some movies put together. Oh no, it was one time in Mexico.
Oh yeah. Did you ever watch Fringe?
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, that is a good show. Was that in the 90s or the early O's?
Early O's. Right after Macy, the one dude, he used to be on Dawson's Creek.
Right.
Then after Dawson's Creek, so it would have been, Dawson's Creek was early 90s or late 90s. So it would have been
Early O's.
early O's for free.
So weird that what that show is like today's reality.
Yeah.
uh,
No, that's the guy who goes ahead and scares people in town, let them know he's coming.
oh, there he is. What's shaking? Did you get the thing I sent you?
No.
I sent it to your email, but
The email I sent you.
Yeah, I got the email you sent me, and I sent it right back to that email.
I'll take that as a no. Did you get the email I sent you?
Yes,
Sir?
yes. And
Okay.
I took
What
that
did it say?
and what did it say? It said Robert blah blah blah, and that's what it said.
So
That
Robert's emails.
right, exactly. And I sent it.
Okay.
I sent it to Robert's emails.
Okay. I will even check my spam folder. Did you send it the same day or did you send it today?
I sent it about an hour ago, give or take.
Oh. Okay. And did you send it to? You just replied and sent it to me?
Yeah. It was there on my little, when I take a email and it says share. I hit the share and then I sent it to the address you sent. And oh, by the way, we are live on the show.
Okay. Well, I didn't get it.
Get it?
I received nothing,
Okay.
sir. Why don't we try this? Do it now.
Okay. I'll try-
Can you do it now?
Yeah, let's see if I can do it now. I think I can.
Or why don't we do this? I'll send you another message
Yeah, send me
via
another.
my Hotmail account.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Send me another email.
And this is sizzling content for our listeners. Okay.
Do you ever
I-
watch Quentin Tarantino movies?
No.
No.
I only saw Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
I
really?
did enjoy it, but other than that, that's it.
You never saw all the other ones he did?
No, I did not. I openly admit that on the public forum. Bring on the shame. Okay, I just sent this.
Okay.
You should say hi. Please respond.
Okay.
So just hit reply. Put the link in the reply.
Okay.
Send it on over.
Dozen, 18, dozen, 6.
Let's see. I'm on an infinite journey, collecting pieces of my.
Right, that's just my thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Reply.
just hit.
Got it. Thanks. Yep.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see, and you sent me the YouTube link. I'm opening it up. All right, and I do see it. Spooky World. 2 hours, 22 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm going to do a little experiment to find out why, when I search for Spooky World, it shows up.
But you received the.
I got the link,
Okay.
but my mind is also curious as to why, when I went to your page and all that good stuff, it was not there.
Huh.
I'm going to save the link so it doesn't get lost. Those are my favorites. Back to training. Okay, I see Spooky World Part 2, which is where we're at.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spooky World Part 2.
Yep.
Our dear friend Sensei Al Bob sometimes refers to me as the Magic Man.
Yeah.
I also can engage in conversation under the character of Beauregard Laudat, gentleman of the South with delicate sensibilities, who is easily offended and as easily offended and easily offensive to most listeners and viewers across our great nation.
The mirror image of misogyny.
I got a massage at a local Korean establishment, and it was quite, shall I say, a releasing experience. I feel much better now,
Okay.
less anxious. But I am grateful for the link, sir,
Uh-huh.
that you've given young Magic Man. But as I do go to your site, I do not see it there. But that's all right as long as it's there. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I am a little perturbed as to why it has not been easily accessible.
Well, you know, there's a place I went to this morning in breakfast,
Mm.
and it used to be my go-to place. It's the closest, right? And
Right.
it changed hands, and it went from being like the down-home neighborhood community center, the holler Walmarts with a nice little place to get breakfast and lunch,
Right.
to
Well, when I spent breakfast at the having my massage, there was also a change of hands in the middle of that session. She was ambidextrous, I would say. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Well, it
For a little
changed.
extra, she would have finished me with her feet, but I
Yeah.
didn't have that kind of finances at that
Right, you
moment.
didn't have the money to buy that extra.
That particular feature.
Yeah, that feature. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, what other characters do you have deep in your libido?
At the moment, that's all I'm able to presently access. But I'm full. Thirdly, maybe wherever this conversation goes, however, it's going to be brief. As I have, as Mr. Magic has his band practice this evening, as he does it once a month, much like a woman's.
Yes, a flow, much like a woman's flow.
Flow, yeah. I like that
Yeah.
that grunge rock group, an even flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not much for engaging in. Well, when I was in the military, I used to go by the name Colonel Linguist. So I had quite a lot of expertise, shall we say, the oral arts with the female gender. Although,
Like Oral Roberts?
like Oral Roberts, yeah. I knew him as well. As you know, I am a switch hitter.
Right.
It's part of my delicate nature. Although I've been known not to be so delicate.
I understand.
If you catch my meaning. I wasn't so delicate on that Epstein Island either. But even that was too much for me. I had to get out. They were doing unspeakable abominations. Once they brought out the hybrid human-animal creatures, that's where I drew the line. I had to.
Well, you know, they're quickly moving them into legal matters. I think most of the Supreme Court are those characters.
Yeah. Yes. Fugitives from the island of Dr. Moreau.
Right. And it really doesn't matter what you know, whether you're a liberal or conservative, you're still one of those creatures.
Right, that's correct. Monsters are everywhere.
Yeah, monsters are everywhere.
As the song goes. From,
yes.
Shameless plug here from the very incredible, wonderful rock group. The vocalist is the Magic Man, Hard Reptile.
So how does that song go? Monsters everywhere.
It just says monsters everywhere. Something like that.
Yeah, yes. Well, that's a very catchy. You know, it's like a brain worm there. You know, monsters everywhere, monsters everywhere, monsters everywhere.
Well, yeah, and it does tend to ramble a bit, but perhaps it could worm its way.
It sounds kind of very similar to something that Moscow Mitch would say.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, there's only one Mitch.
Well, I knew a Mitch Miller.
Well, he's gone.
Band leader.
Yeah, well, he's dead.
You know, sing along with Mitch.
Didn't he have a devil? Wasn't he the devil? I mean, that little pointy mustache and beard.
Well, he did have a pointed beard, mustache, or what they would call
a Van Dyke.
Van Dyke.
Yes, a Van Dyke.
Van Dyke. Yes.
Is that a dyke in a van?
Well, I don't know. I've definitely seen quite a few in a van, on a motorcycle. Several of them riding on a very large dildo with a kickstand. But, you know, I don't mind lesbians. We have a lot in common. I like women. They do too. So, you know.
Well, you know, you have that feminine touch.
Well, I've been touched both spiritually and mentally and sexually by several priests. So, you know, it's caused me to have a lot of problems. But I focus them into more solutions today.
So our friend,
like running up exorbitant bills at the massage parlor.
Right. So are
how
you?
I act out my abuse.
Beauregard. Are you looking at the
Yes.
screen? Can you see the chat that is going on?
Not a clue. I'm laying back on my bed.
Okay,
I have no screen in front of me. I'm just enjoying conversing with you.
right.
Is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to view that?
No, not really. I'll just tell you.
As I said, I have a sensitive nature.
Right.
I'm also a gentleman of leisure,
Oh, I hear that.
meaning I don't move for fun. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. Right.
Unless there's some simoleons involved,
Right.
or intercourse with men folk or women folk, or on the occasional animal, but I do that on the side. It's illegal. And now that I've told everybody, I guess I better move. All right. So let me look at this, y'all.
Okay.
Conversation, as you say. Converse with the public, such as they are, or the unwashed masses, as I sometimes refer to them. Make sure to turn the volume down.
Right.
As to not get a fish. Not a bad accent. Just a little slower than it should be. Talking us all the way, gone with the wind. Well, I'm a bit of a fucking windbag, you'd say, so that's fairly accurate. So thank you, Fish. And I appreciate you that you don't spell it with that P in front of it, like that godforsaken, unwashed, dank-ass hippie band, Fish.
Right.
You know, the what they call a jam band. Well, I'll tell them where they can jam it, I'll tell you that much. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't mind me the Grateful Dead, but Fish, great, God damn it, they get me very upset.
Okay.
Oh, that tie-dye and patchouli stink, I'll tell you. I don't know whether I'm smelling leaks or BOs from the body odor from a hippie. I mean, and listen, being free is one thing, but being hygienic is a requirement. At least to make my acquaintance. So, at least the strategic areas, brush your teeth, bathe your anus, wipe your sack and your sausage, and if the ladies, make sure you get the flaps both inner and outer, and the booty hole, and the armpits for both sexes, of course. I don't require much, just that. You want to go further, fine, but please, no stank. I implore you. So that's my hygienic message for today. Thank you.
When's the last time you were Gone with the Wind?
Well, I really don't know. Well, when the audience becomes a little bit more familiar with me, I can show a very, very old picture of my dear friend Mr. Magic when he was in a rock group when he was a youngster called the Blood Lunch Kids. And him and his other partner, who was also, he went by the name Sweet Pig at that time. And his partner was named Rude Swain. Rude Swain, if you look that word up in the Webster's Dictionary or Oxford English or whatever you feel, a Rude Swain means an uncouth peasant. So Sweet Pig and Rude Swain were in this rock group called the Blood Lunch Kids, and they happened upon a video store. This was a long time ago, where stores would rent and sell videotapes of movies before all this goddamn streaming and screaming and whatever the hell else they got going on. And these two stumbled into the video store, whereby they had these wax figures of Scarlett O'Hara, and I forget the other main character. And they did they posed next to these figures. So that's the closest that I have ever been gone with the wind. And that's about all I can answer that question, sir.
Yep.
I feel like I'm grilled. I've never been a member of the Communist Party. So I feel put upon, sir, with these questions. Please consider my delicate sensibility, if you will. And all those people yelling, where are you, Mr. Owl?
I'm in Thailand.
You in some kind of refugee camp or something? Or
Yes.
what the hell is going on?
Yes, I'm in a refugee camp.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, make sure you tell those people to shut the hell up while we're talking, and also, you know, give them a bowl of rice or whatever will calm their ass
Well,
down.
I
Okay?
actually have
Hey.
a bowl of rice.
You know, you're shit out of luck then.
Yeah.
Well, we got no viewers. I see no more fish responses there.
No, she left. Well, somebody is watching.
Oh, she left. Her name is she. It's a she. She's a she.
Yeah.
And the name Fish.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to insult the viewers, but you know where I could go with that. Anyway.
Yes, don't go there. Don't go there.
Something
Hey,
about that
what's the
hygiene.
name of this movie?
I don't know. What movie?
Desperados. Yeah.
Those refugees are watching a movie? Well, that's very kind.
A Quentin Tarantino film, Desperados.
Desperado.
Yeah.
So seriously, Al Bob, where are you? Where are you?
I'm in Thailand.
You're not in Thailand, sir. I know you're not mobile or capable of such a journey. So stop your lying and be honest. Because if you want to recover from your insanity, you have to be honest.
I'm in a Thai restaurant. But it's
a Thai restaurant.
It's
Okay.
as Thailand as you're going to get.
That's very good. Well, they got those where you live. Thai.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're watching a movie in there too.
So that's that. Why you thought I was wherever I was.
I thought you were a refugee camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Let's offend more people.
Yeah.
We'll get even less views.
Well,
I told you I'm easily offended. I easily offend.
Yes.
So,
and I said that you were a two-way mirror. So.
Two-way mirror.
Yeah.
I'm a switch-header, two-way mirror.
Yeah.
Just go on there. If you ever see me coming, if I'm in a good mood, you can approach me.
How about
if not, stay on the other side of the street, please.
Is Professor Sven there?
Oh, Sven Gali.
Yeah, I'm the
Okay,
doctor, but he's
well,
Professor
he's
Sven Gali.
He's sort of a grifter, but let me see if I can get him.
Right.
Sven. No, take that out of your mouth. Sven. No, I don't care if it's lunchtime. He wants to talk to you. Your public awaits.
You're getting
Don't
carried away.
sass me. Don't sass me now.
Yeah.
I will. What?
What?
What? Sir, you do not need to attack me about my obesity. How dare you? You said I'm fat. What? my word. How dare you? And I thought we were friends. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Owl. I'm flabbergasted. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I don't even know what to say. I'll put this reprobate on the line. Goodbye.
Shootout in Thailand.
Hi, it's me. It's Sven. Sven Gali.
Hi, Sven.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay.
Sven Gali from Canarsie.
From Canarsie.
Yes, sir. I'm Sven Gali from Sweden via Canarsie.
Yeah.
I talked to Tammy again. She hung up on me.
Oh. Well, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I know. She didn't like me. I said I represented the Swedish Institute. She didn't believe me. She said I didn't sound Swedish. I said I'm Swedish via Canarsie. She didn't like that. She hung up.
Yeah.
But I I reached out to her. I told her I represent a very large non-profit, but we have very deep coffers. And I said we were willing to offer her institution a whole lot of money if she would employ Owl Bob.
Well, that would be
And I
nice.
told her how much she would be missing out
Right, exactly.
because of her closed-minded nature. And she got upset, hung up on me. I called her back. I tried to console her. I said, listen, I'm sorry, that we couldn't give you the money. But I wanted to spend the next half hour to 45 minutes complimenting her on her
Geography.
robust,
Her geography.
robust, rotund geography. I wanted to look at her hindquarter, and I asked if she could send a picture, but she got upset again and hung up. I thought maybe if I complimented her on her hindquarters, she would be receptive, but apparently not.
Apparently not. No.
No. See, I haven't worked out the Svengali character. Sorry, guys.
Well, you just gotta, watch a
Because
little
do you
more.
want him to have like a crazy Swedish accent or
Yeah,
something?
you gotta watch a little Swedish
I don't know
TV.
if I can do that, but I could try.
Just watch.
But then I feel too on the put upon.
Go watch the
But,
movie Girl with a whatchamacallit tattoo, the dragon tattoo.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that.
They speak Swedish, so you can get a.
Yes, they
Swedish
do.
accent
Well,
out of
yeah,
that.
but I don't speak Swedish, so I'd have to just cop the accent.
Well, you don't have to speak it. Just the accent. You can speak English.
Hello, yes, I'm Swedish.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. You see?
Hello, Owl Bob. This is Sven Gali.
Yeah, you got it.
I spoke to Tammy.
Yeah.
She is a very recalcitrant young lady, bordering on a whore. But anyway, I'm sorry if I use words to offend your audience, delicate sensibility.
Yes.
But if you listen to a blowhard like Beauregard
Yes.
nowadays, and you're willing to contaminate your ears with such foolishness, then I guess I can drop the inappropriate word once in a while.
Once in a while. Yes. Well,
You know.
within the context of.
But so many of the snowflakes, they get upset
Yes.
with even the slightest mention of
Yes.
something they don't agree with.
So we have a new viewer. His name is Eddie. I mean, he's not new.
Oh, hello, Eddie.
He's been.
How are you, Eddie?
Ed, how are you doing, buddy? This is the new freeform comedy
Oh my
show.
goodness.
This is the new,
No,
the new comedy
He
show.
just wants me to do the silly voices. This
Silly
is Sven,
voice, yeah.
Sven Gali.
Svengali.
How are you? I am Swedish, although my cell phone has an area called the 718.
Yes.
So I am from Sweden via Canarsie.
Via Canarsie, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Yep.
We have people from the Peanut Gallery chiming in.
Yep.
That hurts my feelings. No interruption, please. I'm a sensitive snowflake from Sweden.
Well, a lot of Swedish, though they act like a snowflake, they truly are.
We have no feelings. It's actually it's a front.
It's a front, yes.
Yes.
Right.
No, we have no
they're coming
feelings.
from the island of Dr. Moreau.
That is correct. We have the hybrids here in Sweden.
Yeah.
That's where that girl, the puppet who speaks of the global climate problem.
Yes.
She is actually part asparagus, armadillo, and a sock puppet. Not even human. But you're all fooled.
Asparagus.
An aardvark and a sock puppet.
Right.
She is my favorite.
She's,
My favorite tool of the New World Order.
yes. She is
She spreads hurt feelings throughout the country
yeah,
and the world.
She's kind of getting people
Now,
out of.
how do you know that Canarsie is in Brooklyn?
Oh, I lived in Brooklyn. I lived in Red Hook. I lived in Bay Ridge. I lived in.
No, but that wasn't you that said that. It was someone else.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was someone at the restaurant that chimed in. Eddie is not saying anything. He's upset.
Yeah, he's not saying anything.
I'm sorry, Eddie.
Ah,
Sven Gali at your service.
yes.
And when I said I called Tammy, I said, Tammy, Sven Gali at your cervix. She did not like this. And then I wanted to compliment her on her hindquarters. They are very fleshy. She is a very meaty girl.
Meaty girl, yes.
Yes. You know, before the internet, Sweden was a very hotbed for pornography.
Yes.
It was a very sexually liberated country.
In a very neurotic kind of way.
They don't call us the Swedish meatballs for nothing.
Right, exactly.
I slap my meatballs often.
Right.
Sometimes at the bus stop in Canarsie, people get upset.
Oh, yes. So Eddie is he's commenting, and
I'm here cooking breakfast, listening.
yes.
What are you cooking, Eddie?
What are you cooking?
You're cooking some hot stuff. Eddie, I like the name Eddie. It reminds me of Eddie, the mascot from Iron Maiden. Do you like heavy metal?
or Eddie Haskell from Leave It.
Or Eddie Haskell?
Leave It to Beaver.
Or he can be a woman and say Edie from the Andy Warhol factory.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
The bacon and eggs. So
Yeah.
very nice.
Yep.
Please send me some bacon and eggs to Canarsie, Sweden.
Yes. Canarsie, Sweden.
And I will show you the pictures of Tammy's hindquarters.
Yeah.
So Bob, where does Tammy work? We give her address over the air.
No.
We will exact revenge we will exact revenge because they rejected our friend, our Bob. There must be retribution.
Reciprocity. No. It's all about forgiveness.
Well, maybe for you, my friend. Maybe for you, my friend. Oh, no. Who is this? What is this voice? Oh, I'm the Indian gangster. Straight up, motherfucker. Straight out of Calcutta. Oh, you Crips and blood. You bunch of fucking pussies.
Yes, right.
Pussy faggot. You know blood like my country. My country, we have death in the street. I am so gangster. I punch sacred cow. I and then in my country, because so many people, the jails are full, they let you out in one day. How gangster is that? You stay, dude, Rikers Island. Oh, so bad. Oh, come to my country. You wouldn't last a week. You faggot. I am the gangster. My country. Straight out of Calcutta.
So do you know Modi? Do you know Mr. Modi?
I know Modi. Who is Modi?
President Modi?
No.
He's.
I am more gangster than him.
Probably, but he's very much the New World Order.
Well, it's okay.
It's okay.
He's doing a good job because when I kill someone in the street and then I go to jail one day only and come out, kill more people, punch sacred cow in street, and then make fun of American Crips blood gangster.
Yes.
Tell them they are soft. Come to my country, motherfucker. You'll see. You'll see who the real gangster is.
Right.
That's me. And the micro.
And what's your name in India?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
I haven't come up with it yet.
Okay. It hasn't come to you.
No. I am not that creative. I am the man with no name, Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I talk to Tammy too, and I say my name is Clint Eastwood. She gets upset, hang up phone. Let's tell everyone Tammy's last name, shall we?
No.
We all need to exact revenge. All the personalities that
Right.
Mr. Magic bring want to exact revenge for you. We offer this as a gift. Character assassination for free
For free.
over internet.
Over internet. No, it's
That's all the internet is for. You always like peace, love, happy, love, co-creation. This is soft soy boy stuff.
actually
You
the
need to get
internet.
hard.
The
Get
internet
hard,
was
get tough.
the internet was actually developed by DARPA
That is correct.
to wage nuclear war.
That is correct.
Right. I mean,
Like
that's
Matthew Broderick movie, War Game.
more games. Yep.
Very good movie.
Yep.
I went to see that as young boy instead of Jaws 3 in 3D, which was crap movie.
Right.
I made a better choice. One of few choices I made good in my life. After that, all bad choices.
All bad choices. Okay.
Yes. But this is a good choice.
Yes.
I don't know if you think it's a good choice now that you have me, I'm sure.
you
but
know,
I am enjoying myself.
I'm going with the flow here.
Oh my goodness. I hope you still talk to me after episode. But if not, it was nice knowing you.
I would say not a problem.
Please give me Tammy's address. I want to visit.
Right.
I only know her work phone number. I call frequently. I stole it from Sven Gali.
Right.
And Sven Gali, he got upset because then Beauregard got phone number too.
Yep.
So all three of us have been harassing this woman, Tammy, because we enjoy her hindquarters.
Well, it's
But
not
we
real.
most likely want to mess with her because she was disrespectful to our Bob.
To double Dr. Elbob, yes. But,
Very disrespectful. Well, doctor, wait, I forgot. You're a double doctor.
double Doctor, yes.
And I don't have to say that twice.
No.
No. That's what they mean by doubling down,
Yeah.
because he's a double doctor.
Yeah.
He's also familiar with double-decker buses,
And double Dutch.
because he's a double doctor. And a double Dutch. He's very agile.
Yeah.
You might not think so from a hairy-faced old man guy with silly hat on computer. But he's a very agile man. I seen him. Spry. Spry like Gene Kelly.
Right. Especially when music is playing.
Oh my goodness. This man has music coming out of his Gone with the Wind.
Yep. When music is playing.
I get musical too after I eat beans.
Right. No, I don't need any alcohol to be musical.
No alcohol. Beans. Fuck.
Oh.
Beans.
Beans. Okay.
I like Heinz vegetarian beans.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I'm down with any kind of beans. That's the only
Okay.
thing.
I have been very rude talking over you. You need to speak more. I will be quiet.
No. You can always talk over me.
No.
No.
You invite me. I'd be poor guest. Sorry. I may be gangster, but I am not without the couth. So.
You're not uncouth.
No.
No.
I'm very polite.
Right.
To the people I care for.
Right.
The enemies I have, and I have many as gangster, they do not receive anything from me except cold.
Right.
Cold hard brick in the skull. We are so destitute over here.
Right. So I'm walking outside now.
Okay.
But I'm taking everything with me, and I'm sitting and looking down to my good friend Jay. Jay, here is a good friend of mine. He's from Canarsie.
Canarsie? Where's that?
Brooklyn and Sweden.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not John. It's Jay.
Hello. I'm good. How are you, brother?
I am doing well. I choose to be well.
There you go. It's all choices. That's it.
It's all about the choice.
That's it.
I told him I was in Thailand.
Oh, at a Thai
No,
restaurant.
I said I was in Thailand.
Thailand.
You sound similar to other white guy, John.
Yes.
Is that the redneck dialect?
It's more of a hillbilly.
A Thai hillbilly with a little Mexican in there.
Yeah. we don't raise tobacco anymore, so
Yeah.
there's no more rednecks. That's where it come from,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the tobacco fields.
Yep.
Yes, and her neck was exposed, right? Yeah, there's that. That's the government started paying farmers not to farm,
Right. Go
so you
think.
could outsource.
Yeah, go think. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
So he's a Indian gangster.
Oh wow.
He's also a Swedish gangster.
Dude, wow. Steak is good. Bro, is it? One day.
It's India. They got so many people. They can't live in there. And there is no difference between the street and the jail.
Right. Yeah, they don't know anything about gangs here, do they?
No.
Nothing. That's it.
You know the man who stands before you, the doctor, Dr. Owl.
Yes.
He has a double doctor.
Yes, double doctor.
And I don't have to say that twice.
No,
That's right. Good. I'm glad you understand.
for sure.
You need to help me straighten up this wayward woman. Her name is Tammy.
Well, that's your first mistake to think that you could straighten out a woman.
That's very true. I understand. What they're trying to make there. Tammy disrespects the double doctor. So she needs to be humiliated.
Well, karma is a big circle.
Yes.
That is correct. Her life is her own punishment.
That's it. That's it. And her not being able to be near Al, that's a punishment right there.
Yeah, I know.
We need to expedite the karmic retribution. So please join me in a public humiliation, shaming,
There you go.
and defamation of character journey. Because although Tommy possesses very nice hind quarters, both on the buttocks, but still, just because you have nice ass, don't mean you have to behave badly.
That's it.
Double down.
And plus, you don't talk to her ass.
No, that's correct.
If you can't have a conversation, there is no reason to be around each other.
You are very witty country group.
Well, I've been around the world a couple times.
That's good. Have you been in military?
Yes. I was on a submarine in the Navy.
But I would hope it wasn't in the army.
No.
This is the segment called Fuck with the Locals.
That's it. That is it.
But you have good sense of humor.
For sure. Yeah.
During my insanity.
Yeah, I always tell people there's 150 men that go down on a submarine and 75 couples come back.
And that's what they used to do back in old days. Say, oh, come with me.
Yeah.
Submarine race in my pants.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, Tommy. I will show you. You can show me your porthole.
That's it. That is it.
Oh my God, we go from Zen to East, so nice.
Same loin of cloth.
Yeah.
Same cut of cloth.
Yeah, you guys are yes, that's why I walked out here.
I swear to Krishna, I thought your boy was John was there.
No.
I was ready to really unload.
No, he wouldn't be able to
Vengeance is
talk.
mine. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, but it can be the gangsters too.
That's it.
Yeah.
I do what I damn well please. I punch Secret Cow,
Yeah.
stab person. I go to jail one day. My country, with the largest democracy, we go to jail only one day because we so broke. I do crime. I get hot near one day,
That's it. Get fed again.
That's it. They I'm so hard, straight out of Calcutta. I straight out of Calcutta.
That's it. Calcutta. Deep.
Don't fuck with me.
Twice as many people as in LA.
Twice,
That's
5 times.
Yeah.
Yes, and we are crazy.
No shit.
Don't let stereotype. Oh, nice. You know. Oh, yes, sir. How may I help? No, we are not like that. We are very angry. Well, at least I am. I don't hang out with the pussy.
That's
I
it.
like pussy. But
All right.
I'm not engaged in pussy behavior.
Well, I'm going to give you back to Al because I'm going to walk in and cook a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to go back to
All
work.
right, my friend.
For
Enjoy
sure.
your day, sir. Good talking to
Another
you.
day. Another
Another
time.
day. It is a daily reprieve, sir. The life is a gift.
Well, I thought you might enjoy conversation.
Oh, that was beautiful. I don't know if I'm putting your life at risk.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But that's okay.
No, but I think you know to pick the right person. But,
Yeah.
and maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I easily offend. All the personalities of Mr. Magic easily offend
Right.
because they've had many years of the art of offense,
Yep.
the fine art of offense. Because Mr. Magic, being Irishman,
Right.
he was trained to be always look for a fight. That is the Irish motto.
So
Always look for a fight.
did you ever see Brad Pitt playing a gypsy in Ireland?
Oh yes, Snatch.
Yeah, Snatch.
Also, that title reminded me of Tammy, but in another way.
Another.
My world is Tammy. I tell you. You see, I grab hold of something, I beat into ground.
Right.
Tammy. What about Tammy? Oh, you mean Brad Pitt?
Snatch. We were talking
Yes,
about.
very good movie. He's playing a gypsy.
Yep.
In the movie.
Yep.
Very interesting gypsy people.
Yep. I hung out with them a good
Very
deal.
interesting.
They're all
You
over
hung
the
out
place.
with Brad Pitt?
You hung out with Brad Pitt?
No, I'm asking if you did.
No,
Okay.
I haven't had the pleasure yet. He's an
You have
interesting.
Thai food in your beard. Wipe that shit.
Oh, okay.
You're not very photogenic now. Stop that.
Well, I
You're
always
hurting the public now.
I always wear my food.
No, do not do that. You're going to be internet stars. You follow my direction.
Okay, I will.
Jamie Hiller Rubies.
Oh yes.
Brad Pitt played an Irish traveler born to steal. They say it is a sucker bar.
Yep.
Exactly. And they're good should be taken. So saith the Lord.
Right, exactly. It jumps, you know. I mean, I
Well,
lived in
you know.
Ireland and I looked for pyramids on the West Coast with my teacher, Archie, and we stumbled into the travelers, and they were so nice because we were first generous to them, and then they were unbelievably generous to us because as we went, we were in a horse-drawn cart, right? And one of the first kind of vans that travelers were in, and the horse knew the way, and it would just stop where it wanted to stop, and we would get out and camp. And it kind of pulled into where a bunch of these guys were. They came over to us, and I said, "Oh, do you want some of it?" And I shared all what we had, and they would take those, and they kept calling ahead. So we would travel 10, 20 miles down the road, and we would come to another place, and they would take services all the way up to West Coast, from Limerick all the way up to Galway. From Limerick to Galway. So
Well, now the magic man is back with you.
yes, there he is.
I hope the audience enjoyed a little taste of
The journey that we take. Yeah.
the personalities that came from the insanity of the magic man.
Yep.
And I want to thank gentleman that you spoke with for letting me verbally tar and feather him. So,
Yes. Good old Joe.
very in good fun, good spirit. And thank you.
Yep.
Because God forbid if somebody did that to me, I'd be all upset. Hurt little ouch.
Well, you didn't, spend years in a submarine.
That's true. Well, I mean, I guess you come out one of two ways, right?
Yep.
You either come out batshit crazy, or you come out with an ability to accept any condition that you're in.
Yep, exactly.
Which seems like the latter for the gentleman.
Yep, he is. He's a good father, good son.
I think you told me about this fella.
Yeah.
So I think you told me about it.
A good friend.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do just working stuff out. Sort of like a man on the street.
Yes.
Fucking with the public or whatever. That could be a thing.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
Yeah. Could work.
Yeah. No, for both of us.
Yeah.
This is creativity.
Yeah. It's art.
I actually
It's
I spoke
art.
with my shrink this morning, and I told her a little bit about you, and she was like, "Yeah, go for it."
Yep.
It's nice to pay somebody to tell you nice things.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's very good. I'm grateful. And I say that openly because I want people to be not afraid to seek out stuff like that.
Right.
I was for years, and also to let folks know, I'm not obviously this channel is not a health or things of that nature. Just legal disclaimer I'm giving.
Right.
Or for whatever, but we're definitely not doctors. Well, the double doctor is a doctor, but not recommending mental health.
Right. Or any
concerns.
we're not prescribing or suggesting.
Not prescribing or endorsing or any of that stuff.
Right.
Just talking shit.
Just talking shit.
But why I like to share that is because that people are shy, they don't want to get into it, or there's a stigma, or their family is kind of shitty about that. They're like, "Oh, don't do that," or "Oh, you're weak if you go talk to a therapist or seek mental health help." That's bullshit, and so I just try to dispel that. And also, I'd like to just share a little bit that one of the things that our society as a consumer society, which has its pluses and minuses, but one of the minuses of it when it comes to mental health is we don't really educate folks, or we're not taught to, when we get a doctor or we get a therapist, or we are in the driver's seat. We're the one paying, so we can ask for the services that we feel we need.
Right.
It's
our body.
Consumerism is very passive. It's like I go to the store, I buy something, that's it.
Right.
But when it comes to mental health, that dynamic doesn't necessarily work. It's like I pay this, okay, we say some things. It's like, no, you want to find somebody, have some things in mind. Like, hey, I'd like to touch on this, and I'd like to work on that. And if you don't find the right fit, you move on. You find the proper healthcare provider for you.
Well,
we're not taught that in this country.
No, but we should do that.
It's starting to get there, which I'm grateful.
We should do that with all healthcare, not just mental health.
Absolutely. And that was something I got hip to a lot later in life, particularly with mental health. And I found myself being trapped with things like, oh, well, if they're not in your insurance plan.
Right.
And I was like, no, well, and I almost settled for somebody who was, in my view, more fucked up than me.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck am I doing that for? Because I've been conditioned, oh, well, you got to only go within your insurance plan.
Right. No.
Blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you can work a deal out. I worked the deal out with the therapist I got now.
Right.
And I just said, hey, this is what I would pay in my insurance. You're willing to match it. And they do, especially now because of post-COVID.
Right.
A lot of them got hit really hard. Their fucking clients are gone. They're reestablishing their client base. So they're willing to make a deal. And listen, this is America. We still can make a deal.
Yep.
We can barter amongst ourselves.
Yep.
Without the interference of the powers that think they do.
Right.
Jamie Hiller Rubis says there is a place for therapy. A second opinion is always a plus, even if they're wrong. That's pretty funny. I like that. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that or entirely. Jamie also complained about your sound.
Yeah,
Sound is in his app.
there are.
Jamie, my man is only working from a cell phone. So
Yes, right, and
give
a
a little
laptop,
attitude, bro.
and I'm out.
Give a little attitude.
Right. Somebody was complaining. I was showing photos, and they said you need to get an easel. I said,
Right, you need to send me an easel. How
right,
about that?
exactly. I said, listen, I'm
Mofo, send an easel.
and you know, Fish did that. She sent me
Good.
this. She sent me a nice little table that fits on my steering wheel of my car.
Yeah.
Right.
That's you know.
And
You gotta ask.
yep, that was,
No, I love it when people complain, and it's just like, well, you know the circumstances of the show. The show is. It's like, bro, come on, man.
yes,
You know, that's the shitty side of the consumer thing.
right,
It's like this is an interact. You're a living human being.
right,
You happen to be presenting yourself over the computer. This is not Grubhub.
right,
Okay, I'm sorry. No, like, okay, oh, sorry. Special orders won't upset us. This isn't Burger King.
right.
We're just doing our thing here. Now, maybe I'm sounding a little uppity, as I said earlier. Irishmen were
Yeah,
wired to look for a fight.
you can get as uppity as
But,
you want. Yes.
But it's a little, you know, that's a little uncool. It's
Right.
like, yo, you know, I mean, I can understand if you're new to the show. Fine, I can give a little.
Well, I
attitude to
think
that.
Jamie knows. I mean, my laptop, the microphone are these two little dots, smaller
Yeah.
than an atom, and I can easily, because I'm just holding this laptop in my hands. My hand gets
Right.
tired, and my hand can slide over those two little dots pretty easily. So he's just saying, "Hey, your hand is over the microphone," but you know, so he's not really complaining.
I'm sure. No, that's not directed at Jamie. When you
Right.
mentioned the easel thing, I was
Right.
like,
Right.
You know what he did?
Right,
You
exactly.
know? I mean, I get a little annoyed with you when we're trying to have correspondence, and I need to remember. It's like, yo, the guy's out in the woods.
Right.
If he can, you know, so I try to dial it back to myself too.
Right. I mean,
I can be complacent and lulled into that whole consumer thing.
why can't
myself.
he call me right back this instant? Well, because I
Well, that's not going to happen.
that's not
But
going
you
to
know,
happen.
in a way, that this is I know for me, although it might seem strange to,
Right.
to someone outside of this situation, it's helpful to me because it's like you got to live in the moment. It's not even it's a circumstance that can enhance spirituality.
Right.
I guess is the best way I can put it. Because in the limits, you find there are no limits.
Right.
That you're the limit.
Right.
You are the limit. You are the limitor, and you are also the liberator of
Right.
yourself.
Right.
I learned that in a very profound way when I was working in the homeless shelter. Because you got a fax machine. I'm like, fax machines? What? This is 2018 when I was working there. I was like,
Right.
what? Fax machine? And I was like, yo, dude, dial it back. You're in a homeless shelter.
Right.
There's no money here.
Right.
You got to work exactly what you got. And that was humbling. And that was, humility is food for the soul. And
Yep.
I learned that over.
Yep.
And that's why it's like, okay, we're gonna do the show. So I'm gonna make an apology now for being a little rambunctious when I sort of went off a little bit about people complaining about the sound and shit. So please forgive me. But I just ask that try to be understanding of the situation that Al Bob is in, and that where he's doing the best he can with what he's got. And he offers a lot. And just try to maybe put a filter on where it's like, just listen to the information that's being presented because there's a lot there. It doesn't have to be in the super high def, world, because ancient wisdom is just that, and Howell is a very good conduit, as are many others. And so I guess that's my soapbox.
And you had the good fortune to look for something, and you found all of these other shows I did that you had no idea that I did, like those little quickie ones with special effects.
Yeah.
So you could tell the audience hey guys, this guy's got almost 2,000 shows. Maybe go back and look at a few of those and expect.
Well, you can tell them.
I am doing that. I am doing that.
You have the floor, sir.
I am doing that. I'm just using you as the
Well, listen, I'm not Vanna White, dude. So you chime in. And I'm not pointing at the furniture like, welcome.
And you wave your hands over.
I wave my hand. I point to the genuine imitation Italian leather couch.
Right. Yes.
From J.C. Penney.
And whether that's
Does that even exist anymore, J.C. Penney?
I don't think so.
I need help.
Yeah, they might still exist in China.
Yeah, perhaps.
China bought up all our trademarks. So.
Yeah.
So.
They have they're called suicide nets. You familiar with that?
Oh yes, in the factories. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I went and they've had them there for years. In 1980. When was that? 84, 5. I was being Mr. X-ray, working in hospitals. Hospital equipment needs really, really specific electricity, not just like the plug in your kitchen. And things like CAT scans and MRs. That was my job, is to get the juice to those machines and make sure those machines were up to snuff. And the X-ray people, those technicians were the guys who did that. But I was there with them, so I got to know that technology pretty good. And I had a couple of buddies who were techs. And when the HMOs came in, they were ripping CAT scan machines that had been there 2 years and putting in a brand spanking new one so they could spend more money and amortize it and then charge the people lots more money, right?
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
So after about the third of those, and we would just throw those machines. I mean, we put them in 6 months ago, and now we're ripping them out and throwing them in a dumpster. And I asked the corporate guy, I said, hey, listen, can I have this shit? I'm an artist. I like to play around with technology. Oh, yeah, sure. Just get it out of here by Wednesday. So I did. And one of those tech guys, he was Mr. X-ray. He was Mr. Tech guy. And I had a friend who had some money I went to prep school with, and he was Mr. Businessman. I said, listen, these guys are giving us these $15 million machines for free. Why don't we put them in get a warehouse, we'll put them in there, we'll snuff them up, and we'll send them off to South America and Africa and China and sell them this, $15 million machine for like $700,000. I said, yeah, that's a great idea, which we did. So we went to China twice. And that's when I experienced China. And it was very strange. And they were taking these machines into there and taking them apart and trying copying them, right? And it was like, the tech guy was like, oh man, this ain't good. I mean, look what you know. And I said, well, hey, it's no skin off our nose. But we were in this factory, and this was a high technology factory, and they had the suicide nets. I said, what are the nets up there for? Oh, for when the people want to kill themselves, they can't stand working 18 days a week. I said, but there's only 7 days a week. I know they can't stand it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote some lyrics for just a one-off punk rock kind of political song. And the title was called Suicide Nets. It was about suicide nets, catch them if you can. Bodies piling up, human garbage can. Something like that.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to go to China to find that, They have that.
True.
They have that right here. 15 years ago, this county had a choice between a community college and a jail, and the town fathers picked a jail, and they put it up where they had their factories, and they have the people who work in the jail work there for 5 cents a day.
It's basically telling you have two choices: the factory and the jail.
Yep.
Sending a message.
Yep. Pretty much. One of my subtle messages. One of my
or
subtle.
Tammy will reject you.
Yeah, exactly.
She's got a lot of pull. Don't let her appearance fool you.
Right.
She's got a lot of pull.
All the way
I talk about her incessantly, and I haven't even met her.
Right.
So she's got a lot of pull.
A lot of pull.
Either that or I'm obsessive.
She's like a black hole. She's a black hole. She's got that.
Well, I would say more a whistling, gaping maw, but yeah, perhaps. And I've never met this woman. It's only because she hurt you.
Right. Well,
And I like
she didn't even hurt me. You know.
And she hurt you terribly.
No.
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 Well, then my story doesn't work then if you don't play along.
Okay.
She hurt you terribly.
Oh yeah, she hurt me terribly.
There we go. And we're gonna get your friend. We're gonna get all the personalities and any other viewers, and we're gonna get her personal information, and
No, we're not.
we're gonna send her. We're gonna send her a message.
And again, folks, remember that this person that Sven is incessantly going after is a imaginary friend.
That's correct.
Right.
Any
similarity to
towards anyone living or dead is purely coincidental.
Yep, totally
And
coincidental.
my lawyer Roy Cohen told me to say that, so.
Donald Trump's best.
I knew Raw way back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Raw. Ooh. Oh my goodness. We used to go to Studio 54.
That's right. Did you go down to the basement?
Really, when I made, like I said, I made my forays into the exploration of the gay male folk community. Roy Cohen was like the goddamn man. I mean, goodness me, he was an ugly son. But my God, he could pull up ass like there was nobody's business. Well, mostly he paid for it, but
He was carrot head Donald
everybody
Trumpy's main man.
Oh my goodness, everybody loved Roy.
Yep.
He was an ugly son.
Yep.
But everybody loved Roy Cohen.
Yep.
Because he could get it done. I'll tell you, you want to take care of this Tammy situation. I'll get a Ouija board
And get
I'll
Roy.
call Roy.
Yep.
And he'll give us some method on how to straighten that biatch out.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
Yep.
No one messes with my friend,
Right.
the double doctor.
Yes, exactly.
I don't have to say that twice,
No.
Tammy. Bitch.
Well, handsome, I'm going to let you go because my battery is just about to die.
Yes, I think if I continue, I'm going to have a lawsuit on my hands.
Yeah,
So
right,
I
exactly.
best shut my mouth.
Yes, and we've been talking for an hour and 3 minutes, so.
Well, that's good. So I had therapy and then insanity to undo the therapy.
To enhance the therapy.
Oh, all right. I don't feel enhanced. I don't know about that. Those pills aren't working. But anyway. All right, sir.
Okay,
Good
baby.
talking to you.